these towns where link goes.
The Conference of Young Chaplains and Youth Leaders from Mbarara Ecclesiastical Province convened at Hoima Diocese to address the role of young people in a synodal church. The discussion centered on the ongoing synod on synodality, with a focus on the themes of participation, mission, and communion within the church.
With participation, the Catholic Church is encouraging all the youth leaders, all the Christians, all the baptized to be actively involved in the mission of the church, not to be onlookers, but to be participants, and in fact, to be active participants.
Father Paul, the youth chaplain of Fort Potro, highlighted the significance of the synodal journey, emphasizing the aspect of communion, describing it as a church being a family and missionary discipleship.
The church is a family. It should be communal, no competition, that we have to work together. And there's no saying that for me I'm greater than the other. No, we are all gifted and we have to work together as a family of God. Now, with the mission, as we know very well, as the Christians, we have the missionary mandate. When Jesus Christ said that you go into the whole world, baptize them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Meaning, as baptized Christians, we have the role. We are missionary disciples.
The conference also evaluated last year's training of the Catholic youth leaders, as leaders shared best practices and reflected on the implementations of lessons learned during the training. Various topics were explored, reinforcing the importance of youth inclusion. The diocesan youth leaders shared the strides made by their youth in the dioceses.
I can ably give an example. Recently, we had the Life in the Spirit seminar where youth gathered at the diocese. They were taught this and that, and at the end of it all, we saw that if at all youth are given a chance, then we can be in a position to have a church of tomorrow that is strong and having a better foundation, which may not be in position to help other religious denominations outside there to take the youth. And again, we have also had confirmations both in schools and at the same time in our usual churches.
We have encouraged youth in different parishes to join church leadership, where many of our youth have joined church leadership and they have started evangelizing the gospel and doing other church activities like choir and other leadership within our church.
Meanwhile, Hoima Diocese has focused on the preparations of the upcoming National Youth Conference. Pastoral visits and charity activities at parish levels have been significant aspects of the engagement. The National Youth Coordinator urged the youth to implement their learning and embrace self-evaluation to improve leadership and participation.
When we come here, we do not come and collect information. I think I mentioned this right from the beginning, that you are youth leaders. Let us talk our things where we can get best lessons to pick from. Is that okay? We were speaking to ourselves. You are not speaking to Zako Joyce. You are speaking to yourselves, the words you are picking. And I don't encourage youth leaders to use this statement that when you are with the young people and you are not doing what they want you to do, they disintegrate. That is a very wrong statement, and I want you to correct it as leaders. That's why you are leaders. Is that okay? That is why you're leaders. Christ is challenging you to implement. He got challenges. Didn't Jesus get challenges? He got the challenges. So don't think you are a leader doing something for somebody out there. When we are talking about youth structures, we said the apostolate is you. It begins with you. And then to the members of the apostolate and to the leadership. Because the members are going to get leaders, not so.
Every Sunday, we have a youth program on Kasese Guide Radio, where we handle different issues that affect us as young people. Every Sunday, from 4 to 5, there's a talk show for the youth. So different youth leaders and different youth are invited from the different parishes of the diocese to come and handle different topics.
Also, we started interinstitutional masses for honorary students who are in tertiary institutions and universities. We make them every semester. It was there last Sunday. Economic activities.
we give a great and a thank to the national office for the Pigare project. And on this note, I'm sure and I say that Madam Joy, Pigares were received by Mbarara, and then we divided all the dioceses accordingly.
The workshop reinforced the importance of youth as active participants in the life and mission of the Church, in alignment of the principles of synod and synodality. Leaders and chaplains vowed to continue fostering communion, participation, and mission among the youth disciples within the Church.